load that data, and while the bar graphs look a similar height, they're obviously apportioned differently, and okay, that's what went to the taste room.
Darling Brew undertook a number of initiatives and is so on an ongoing basis to reduce their consumption on the premises. Yet that still doesn't mean that there is no consumption experience here. We still have to purchase paraffin for the boiler. We still have to purchase electricity for the production process, for the brewing process. And that remaining impact is quantified through a greenhouse gas audit following a certain protocol, and is then calculated into equivalent of carbon dioxide and offset through a credible, verified, authenticated carbon offsetting project, in our case KaribaREDD in Zimbabwe.
I mean, we will see definitely more companies going that way, because also consumers are becoming more critical in their purchases that they make, and you know, this is definitely the trend, and it's still in South Africa. This is still quite a new thing. I mean, overseas in Europe and the States, it's much more common to have carbon neutral products, fair trade products, etc. But we're definitely seeing this picking up in South Africa. And so it's really, really fantastic to see. And what's also great to see is that the processes they followed were certainly of the correct nature.
Darling's not the only brewery that's taking green measures in the brewery, but they're probably the trailblazers. You know, they're sort of leading the pack now. There are a few of the other larger breweries that I mean, obviously it's partly about saving the environment, but some of the measures are also about saving money for the brewery. So some of the larger breweries are more inclined to do that because, you know, they've got more money to save.
It's a win-win for not just the brewery and the environment in terms of marketing thing. To a great extent, a lot of the measures that you put in place to reduce your carbon impact, like putting up solar panels, which for us is a long-term goal, installing our own water supply, that economically starts making sense. The payback is intermediate, it might be 5 to 10 years. But in the long run, you're paying less for your water, you're paying less for your energy, you're putting out less solid waste, you're paying less for waste removal. So it generally just makes economic sense as well.
I think our contribution to being carbon neutral and reducing our energy footprint as well as our water footprint will hopefully lead to people changing their habits. And I think when people pick up a beer that is carbon neutral, maybe people can start connecting the dots and change their consumption habits to more environmentally friendly products.
To know that they're going the extra mile, you know, that's something I can really be proud of as a local, as a South African. And yeah, I think that it's fantastic that they've taken the lead in this type of initiative, and something that we'll see far more of globally, I hope.